By Trevon Duval in the UNC Duke game.
This was a great game last night.
Oh.
You know, last night, they've met 100 times before last night, and it's 50-50, and the margin of between points is 2 points.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty tight rivalry.
Crazy.
It's legitimate, tightly contested
You guys
rivalry.
see that heavy crossover by DJ Augustin?
Oh no. Who's that? Oh no. Oh, that's it. But he didn't even have to fall. The cross didn't even make him fall. He was chasing and then tripped himself.
And watch this, Dirk fooling Draymond with his whole man game. Not once, but twice.
Dirk is out there walking.
Oh.
This is skill. Pump fake, basic basketball, another pump fake, soaring eagle. Get some of that.
Man, that made
Draymond. You should be calling basketball games.
CC, that made. I know this will shock you, but that put Draymond on such tilt. He got his league-leading 14th technical.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you say big fundamental?
Big fundamental.
It's my new word of the day. Phrase. Also, some drama in New England. Tom Brady's former backup, who played less than 2 full games in 3.5 years in New England, became the proverbial man last night. Jimmy Garoppolo just became the highest-paid player in the NFL when the 49ers signed him to a 5-year, $138 million deal, $74 million guaranteed. Now, reports say Brady is prepared to skip OTAs unless he receives a deal similar to what Garoppolo got from the 49ers. The report also details Brady insisting Josh McDaniels remain with the team as the coach in waiting. A lot to digest there. CC, what's your reaction to all of that?
Man, this is nice and juicy because Tom Brady, for so long, I mean, people didn't know. But people just thought, man, Tom Brady, man, he's just going to go about it, just do everything the right way. Tom Brady getting a little spicy here at the end.
Yeah.
People trying to push him out the door. Oh, no. And I knew there was something to him starting a little over a year ago that I wanted to play till I'm 45. And this was like he's 38, 39. It's like, I want to play till I'm 45. I mean, like that's like George Blanda type material. Like, how is this going to happen? But he continued with the momentum. Then he started giving us a sneak peek inside of his life. Tom versus time. Then a dispute with his trainer with New England. As far as, is he going to work at the building, access to the other players? Then some of the Garoppolo stuff came out with Kraft and them kind of forcing Garoppolo out. Tom Brady seemed pretty normal to me. He seemed like a normal NFL player to me now because players watch those salaries. And seeing Jimmy Garoppolo go off and now become the highest paid quarterback with 7 starts. Tom Brady been to how many Super Bowls?
8.
8.
Been to 8.
I've been to 8 Super Bowls.
He's had to start 7 games.
This guy started. And
by the way, Garoppolo is poised to not make more than Brady, to make double what Brady's going to make.
Give us the numbers.
Brady's supposed to make $14 million this year. Garoppolo's supposed to make 28.
But Brady's making $14 million because he did that to help the team.
He took a team-friendly deal. Now, hold on, Cece, you mentioned Brady's talking about, I want to play till I'm 45. One thing I want to remind the audience, while Brady's only been publicly saying that for a year, do you remember, right after Deflategate, the NFL got his phone. They got his text messages. The phone was destroyed, but they ended with his text messages. Some of those text messages got leaked. One of them was a text with he and a friend about Peyton Manning. To that friend, Brady said, yeah, it's fine, when they were talking about the comparison.
Yes.
Peyton's only got a year or 2 left. I'm going to play another 7 or 8. So we knew that Brady, for a long time, had believed he was going to play till he was 45. But he wasn't telling us that. He wasn't publicly talking about that. It's just in the last year he has started. So it's not like he had a late career epiphany. He's believed this for a long time. He just now let us in on it. Just like he just now let us in on his life. And intensely private. All of a sudden, he's letting us
cameras in the car,
kiss his son, and hang out with his wife. The whole thing that we've never been a part of. And now he's also exerting some leverage. You learned when you went to Israel this summer with Robert Kraft that Robert Kraft, a man who has sons, successful sons, thinks of Tom Brady as one of those successful sons.
When he got off the phone with them, he said, "Goodbye, son. I love you."
Right.
Now, I'm just telling you, man, they are connected. And me talking to Tom, you could see the genuine appreciation for who Kraft is. Now, this is in the middle of June. There's no OTAs. There's no reason for them to even be connected, in the offseason unless they are very, very good friends. And I believe that to be genuine, and we're starting to see some of that in some of the decisions that New England is making, with them forcing Garoppolo out with the trade to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels, you asked me, and I gave you the answer no one ever wants to give. You're like, Chris, what happened? I was like, I don't know. But now we're starting to see things of why it would make sense for Josh McDaniels. Man, if Tom Brady told me, and I'm working with Tom, if I think Tom can play another 3 to 5 years, and he tells me he wants me there, and Bill Belichick tells me he's going to open up the right side of his brain now all of a sudden because he's been talking out of his backside, now he's going to open up his brain, and Kraft tells me that potentially that, transition land, I can understand why Josh stayed now. Like, I really can't. Man, if Tom Brady asked me to stay, man, I'm going to stay based on the relationship and also what he's given up. And I know the Crafts are going to reward, him being committed to that franchise.
It's really interesting because even when we started this show, we had the Patriots as the team that, and you probably know more than we did, but that was a well-oiled machine. All the drama was kept in-house. Nothing spilled out. There were no fractures at all. And now look where we are, where you have Tom Brady, who seemingly has everything he wants, threatening to sit out OTAs if he doesn't get paid, like a backup who has like 7 career starts in his life.
First of all, his threat, this is not OBJ saying I'm not going to be at the Giants OTAs. Tom Brady, man, the OTAs in the collective bargaining agreement.
Tom Brady Invitational.
Yeah, the collective bargaining agreement, the OTAs are not mandatory. But in New England, they are mandatory.
So it's a big deal.
It is a huge deal for him to decide if I'm going to miss those. That would be a huge message to the organization.
Spicy Fridays. Coming up, could the Lakers get not 1, but 2 superstars next season? That's next on First Things First.
No.